Hi, everybody. How's it going? I hope that you had a really nice weekend. I thought I would hop on because I was asked what are the differences between the original Chop and Prep and Power Chef compared to the new Supersonic line. I'm just going to check something here to make sure that everything's all good. I think we're good. Okay, so these are fairly new, and I just received mine not too long ago. So I will do my best to show you guys the differences between both if you happen to have some of the older model. So there are several different things that are different between both models. The first reason is Tupperware's patent for the Power Chef and Chop and Prep line was coming to an end and needed to be renewed. So what they decided to do is take from the customers and consultants all of the little things that they thought would improve the quality of the product, and they changed it. So this is why we now have the Supersonic line. So one of the first differences is, if you can tell here with the Supersonic, it's a little bit more ergonomic when you're holding it. So on this one, it's more of like an oval shape, and before it used to be a circular shape. So that in itself is easier to hold while you're doing your pulling, okay? The next thing is the string. So on the compact Supersonic, the string is white, and it's actually a little bit more durable and kind of stronger than what the other string normally had, which was black, and it's a little bit thinner in quality. All right, so that's one thing. The other thing is, on the new Supersonic, this little hole here is now oval in shape, and here it was a circle. And what that allows is that when you're chopping, there will be less friction on the cord, which will lead to less breakage over time if that happens or whatnot. So that's a really nice feature that they've added. They've also made it that when you're pulling, the cord will actually always go back into its position, oops, this way, that it's supposed to go. Meanwhile, this one, when sometimes we would pull and pull and pull, sometimes the pull cord would turn and not get put back into place as it should. So this oval shape actually makes for the cord to go back into position properly, okay? The next big thing that Tupperware did to change it up a little bit is that the inside of the Supersonic now no longer has the little nub to hold the blade into place as it did here. So normally it would come with this, and it had like a hole and things would get stuck in it, or you would have trouble lining it up. There is no longer that problem with the Supersonic, because it actually just rests right in there, and there's no longer any hole or indent in the blade itself. Okay, so that's one really big change. There's also these, trying to line it up with my camera, if you can see those little notches all the way around, it actually holds the blade into place better, so there's a better hold, which makes for a stronger pull when you're pulling the mechanism, so you're getting actually a better chop when you're chopping. Okay, the next thing is, if you had one of these chop and preps or the Power Chef, you know that you needed to find the little hole here, grab a little mechanism like the citrus peeler, pop it in there so that you could take this apart, because we know that this is not supposed to get wet because it has a screw on there, and you don't want the cord to weaken over time. So you had to pop it open that way. And sometimes, you didn't have a citrus peeler, or you didn't find the right tool, so you wouldn't pop it open because you couldn't, right? And then things would get stuck in there, so that you can make sure that it stays clean. Well, now with the new model, you no longer have to find a little opening so that you can open it up. Tupperware actually added in this little button here, and there is a little arrow You probably won't be able to see it on my camera, but there's a little arrow that shows you that you have to take the red part, push the button, and then take the red part and push it towards that way so that this red part can pop off. Like, how simple is that? That's amazing. And then it comes apart just like that so that you can easily clean things up, okay? There is actually now a little spout inside of the cover. There wasn't that on the older version, okay? This is made to pick up any excess. Like if you would have filled up your compact supersonic chopper a little bit too much and liquid would, you know, maybe start overflowing. Well, it would actually all go in this little area. Comparatively to the other one where maybe you would have some spillage that would happen, right? So that's a really nice feature for that as well. And then to put it back together, you just line everything up. So you would pop it back into place and then turn so that it clicks, okay? So that's a couple features for this. Another one is they've upgraded the protector seal that comes with the blades. Before, it just came with something like this that just kind of pops off, and it had a little like ring that you would put over top of the blades like this. Obviously, I lose it all the time. So, you know, your blades are kind of exposed a little bit more, right? But now with the Supersonic, it actually comes hitched right on. So, it's hinged like that so that this part will never come off, so that that's secured into place and not going anywhere, okay? So I really, really enjoy that. The next thing are the blades that are different. So with the new Supersonic, you will notice that there is kind of a slight curve in the blade. It's a bit angled. So this allows for a better chop. Okay, so it's kind of getting more food chopping at once. So the bottom blade is still straight as it was with the other one. Let me grab the other one. Whew, lots of grabbing and putting away here. So with the bottom one, so the bottom blades, oh, I'm trying to get the right angle here. And the bottom blades are both the same, but the difference is the top two blades. So the top two blades for the Supersonic, they are kind of angled a little bit, okay? And this allows, and the blade is kind of like on the bottom, so it's allowing everything to be pulled to the bottom. Meanwhile, this one, the blade was on the top and they were all straight. So this means that you're going to get a more precise chop with less pulls. So what they say is, on average, with the chop and prep, if you would pull 8 times, now with the Supersonic, you'll pull 5 times and you'll get a better chop because of these blades, okay? So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you do have the smooth chopper, one of the upgrades is that normally with the smooth chopper, it actually came with this part, and it had an extension for you to add the taller part so that it would fit right inside. But now with the tall Supersonic, it's all one piece, and they've adjusted the blades so that they are higher. Meanwhile, last time with the smooth chopper, the blades would sit lower in the compartment. So now you're gonna get an even better chop because the blades are kind of separated a little bit better so that it sits better and gets more food in your smooth chopper. So, and then, you know, the cover is still the same as for the compact. So yeah, so those are kind of some of the little upgrades. I hope that helps clarify some of the reasons why Tupperware made those adjustments. And yeah, if you've never owned one of these choppers, you guys, they are a definite must for some quick and easy prepping. Chopping onions and garlic has never been something that I've enjoyed doing, but with these, It gets the job done like that, and there are less tears, and cleanup is really super easy. All of this goes in the dishwasher, except of course this top red part, which has your pull cord that you don't want to get wet. But now with this easy button, it's easy to take apart so that you're making sure to get into all of those nooks and crannies to keep your products clean. All right, I hope that helps a little bit. And if you have any questions, please message me or comment below, and I'd love to help you out. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.